Hi guys, how are you all doing? I hope all you guys are well. This is the Wimbledon quarterfinal preview 2025, and also we're going to go in depth. Can Novak Djokovic do it? Can he get number 25? But anyway, let's go through the quarterfinals first. Um, so we're going to have Fritz Hachinov. I just think like these guys serve big, they have a lot of power. I just think Fritz just does it a bit better, and he's possibly a bit more patient, a bit better defensively, um, and a bit better mentally. And I think maybe his serve could just also be a bit better, but it'll be close, 4 or 5. Let me just say 4 for Fritz. Nori Alcaraz. I mean, these guys like match each other on the power. Um, match each other like speed, long rallies, and stuff like that. I just think like when you look at it, like Alcaraz has more power on the forehand, and Alcaraz can just overpower him. Then he's got the drop shots, and then he's also better at the net, or at least equal. But I would just say the main thing, Alcaraz is going to overpower him off the forehand here. And then when Norrie tries to stand a bit back, get a bit of extra time, that's when Alcaraz gets him with a drop shot. Norrie hits it flat and fast for the court, so he can sort of rush on a faster grass court Alcaraz. It's going to be 3 or 4 sets. I'm going to say 3. Alcaraz overpower him on the forehand, getting him off the drop shot. And he's even got a bit more speed, better mentally. Next one, Sinner versus Ben Shelton. They both match each other on the serve and the power game. But Sinner's got a better return of serve, more consistent, and faster. So he's better defensively, better return of serve, and more consistent with that same power with less errors. So when you're doing all the same thing, but like the return of serve, the defense, and the less errors, as we saw at the Australian Open, a similar speed court, I think it was straight sets and they were all close. I'm going to say the same here again. Unless Sinner's injured, because Sinner might be injured. In that case, Shelton will probably be good enough to take advantage of the injury. But if Sinner's 90%, I'm saying straight sets for Sinner, but all the sets are going to be close, like 7-5, 7-6, 7-5. Possibly Shelton could get it into 4, but if the Sinner's injured, Shelton takes it. Last one, Djokovic, Saboli. I'm going to say Djokovic in straight sets. I've not really seen this Saboli guy. He's from Italy. I know he prefers clay. Again, Djokovic, it's just going to be a rally game, and I just think Djokovic is going to be better at rallying him. Better on the return of serve, better on the serve, and then they're both ralliers, but Djokovic is going to out-rally him. His depth, he's going to get the ball through this fast grass court. And but Saboli will battle, but again, straight sets, but all the sets should be close, and then coming down to big points, and Djokovic is going to do it, and he's going to have the edge, like rallying better, return, serving better. So straight sets for Djokovic, Sinner. So then I'm going to have Sinner, Djokovic in the semifinals, and then in the other semifinal, Alcaraz, Fritz. So anyway, come back in like 2 days, and we're going to review. These semifinals. So 2 days from now, I'm going to talk about Djokovic's chance to win in a second. So it's Monday where I am. So I guess they're going to end on Wednesday Wimbledon time. So GMT, sometime late British time, sometimes late on Wednesday. But that's be back here sort of Wednesday, Thursday, depending on where you are in the world for my semi-final preview. But anyway, can Djokovic do this? This is his best chance because think about it. Best of 5 is much harder physically for an older guy. But what are the 2 things, if it has to be best of 5 anywhere, what are the things that are going to help him Wimbledon versus everywhere else? Number 1 is the coolest Grand Slam. which means physically being able to do the best of 5 sets, it's easier on Novak Djokovic, right? If it's cooler. Secondly, Wimbledon has the fastest courts of the Grand Slams, so the points are going to be shorter. So the 5 sets that he's going to have to do, it's the best case when at least you play 5 sets of shorter points, less physical taxing on an older body. Wimbledon provides that. Then obviously if you're playing the 5 sets in the heat, it's more physically taxing, but Wimbledon's the coldest. So giving him the coldest weather and the shortest points, this suits Djokovic down to the ground. And anyway, he wants to shorten the points and attack more. The grass court helps that too. Serve better. So I really think this is his best chance. But do I think he's going to do it? No. But does he have a chance? Yes. Especially if Sinner's a big issue for him. But Sinner might be injured. So that's another thing to favour as well as the court conditions. So then if it comes down to him versus Alcaraz, he's got a 5-3 edge. He's got a great chance. The problem is 2 of Alcaraz's 3 wins were Wimbledon in the last 2 years. But if they meet in the final, that's just a coin flip, 50-50. But the problem is beating both of them, and he definitely against Sin, he's an underdog. But then if Sin is injured, it comes down to one 50-50 match. So he could do it, but less than 50% chance. I'm going to say no, but I'm going to say he's probably got about a 20 to 30% chance of winning this. It's more like a 15 or 20 if Sin is injured, but it's more like a 30 to, it's more like a 15 to 20 if Sin is healthy, but it's more like a 30 to 40% chance if Sin is healthy. If Sin is injured. And it's just going to come down to that final between him and Alcaraz, which will be a 50-50 match. So do I think he can do it? No, but does he have a chance? About a 30% chance, yes, he does. So that's my review of can Novak Djokovic do this. I'm saying no, but I'm still saying he has a very good chance. But my prediction has to be, if it's 51%, I've got to say yes. If it's 49, I've got to say no. What's the most likely? Most likely no. But he has quite a decent chance to do it. That's my video for today. Subscribe, bell notification, thumbs up. Come back in 48 hours, which is Wednesday, Thursday, for my semi-final preview. That's my video for today. Subscribe, bell notification, thumbs up. Thanks for being with me. See you guys in a couple of days for my semi-final preview here at Wimbledon. Bye for now.